Hello everyone and welcome back once again to yet another video. I am doing another video recording, yes indeed. This time we are going to be playing some Vintage, because I like Vintage and it's fun. I'm sure this will be very interesting for content, for sure. So this one comes to me actually from a good friend of mine on the MTG Vintage Streamers Discord from Not Me. This is a Valakut exploration Fastbond lands deck. I don't expect much because I think Fastbond is kind of in a rough place right now, but it definitely it's interesting and kind of fun. Does some goofy things, that's for sure. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to see if we can do something goofy with this deck. It's definitely very interesting. It's kind of what you expect to see from a Fastbond deck. We've got your Fastbonds, you got crop rotation. Ramanep Excavator is a Crucible of Worlds that we can cast for green. We have Lelia the Blade Reforged, which goes really well with Valakut Exploration. So that's pretty cool. All your normal stuff, Yavimaya, Wasteland, your Urza Saga, your Tabernacle, all that fun stuff. So it is interesting. I'm curious to see how this will go. Yeah, it's a deck, that's for sure, that exists in a magical format. I do love Fastbond decks. I think they're tons of fun. Fastbond as a card is very intriguing to me, especially when it got unrestricted. It was just very interesting to build around and have fun with. So we're really looking forward to it. We are going to play a league with this deck. We'll see how it goes. Before we get started, I want to thank Magic Online for their content creator program. So please go check out Magic Online if you are not already out there on these MTGO streets. Yeah, thank you very much to them for providing us the ability to do this content as part of the Magic Online content creator program. And we'll get ready here for match 1 here shortly. Thank you, and we'll see what we can do with Fastbond. Alright, we are here for round 1 of Valakut Exploration Lands, which is just absolutely interesting. We're playing against Dredge, so that'll be interesting. I will keep this. It's got a Lotus, and they've binned a couple Force of Wills already. So like we get Lotus into Valakut Exploration, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, getting to do the Dredge thing. We do have Glacial Chasm, so that's kind of goofy against Dredge, where they can't. They can't do their thing. Like, they can't attack you and deal damage to you. So, a Fastbond, though, however, here would be, like, absurd. Oh, okay. They're just gonna do the grief scam thing. Cool. Grief in every format. I think you have to take the Lotus, right? That's correct. Yeah. Oh, and a hollow one. Okay, sure. Because we have all the answers here. Alright, well, let's play this Ancient Tomb. Hand looks a lot bit worse now that we're dead to dredging. Oh, there's a Narcomoeba and a Bridge from Below. Yeah, okay. I mean... and prized amalgams. And there's a Cabal Therapy, and I have 2 Layla. Yeah, we're just dead. Cool. Even I know when Dredge does Dredge things, and we're just dead to Dredge things. We'll shave a Lelia. I don't want to shave a one ring. Nothing else in this really makes sense. Just the graph digger's cages. Seems ill-prepared against dredge, honestly. Dredge does dredge things in game one, and that's pretty much what it does. I also don't like this hand. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand does the weirdest of things. Like it has Wasteland, Bajuka Bog. I think it just pushed the Ancestral Recall. Like, we just kind of hope, like, we get to Wasteland and then Bog them. I kind of go from there. Having no colored sources other than this Mox Ruby, which doesn't really do anything. They're mulliganing to 5, though. 4. Okay. 3. Woo! The dredge game, where game 1 goes really great, and then games 2 and 3, you mull to 3. Okay. So we're going to play this Mox Ruby. We'll play this Wasteland. Yep, and they've got their... Now, Hollow One is good. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll bog them. So we get a turn of getting hit, and then we got to cast one ring and find an answer to this thing. Hopefully that answer's like Tabernacle. Like if we have a green source, we could crop rotate for Tabernacle. Like that's very realistic. Well, we are going to take 4 from this Hollow One. Sure thing. Not a green source, but might find us a green source. Hey, yeah, there we go. We get to do the thing. All right. We will grab a forest. Where is my Tabernacle? There it is. Ah, okay. They aren't even going to bother with wanting to lose to the Tabernacle, so that's great. So, bog into thing. Pretty good. I also don't like this hand because yeah, it's got Saga in it, but like it doesn't do anything. Like it has Mana Crypt Saga. It's just a lot of mana. Crop rotation into Bog seems really good. So we get to go Ghost Quarter, crop rotate Ghost Quarter, and wow, we get to do some things. Yeah. They're gonna grief me. Okay, sure. You have to take crop rotation here, right? Yep. I mean, it sucks because we don't get to bog them. They get a Narcomoeba out of that. That's rough. And a Therapy. And an Amalgam. Ugh. And they have another Bazaar. So I feel like they just name Therapy, and they have the Therapy here, right? And they name crop rotation. It seems accurate. Oh, they're just not going to do that. Okay. I guess we... we bog them. They still have their Bazaar, which is rough. Like, we need to find a Tabernacle, like, pretty quickly. I'm regretting bringing in this Force of Vigor. Having this, get rid of these Bazaars is reasonable. Yeah, we're going to take some damage from these guys. Until we can find a way to net some information here. Oh, that's not a... Not a thing we're looking for here. We're looking... Okay, yep, getting attacked for 5. We just need something that finds us a Tabernacle, is really what it boils down to. Yeah. Cabal Therapy is doing some things. Like, either that or, like, a Glacial Chasm would also be, like, really good. That is not a card that wins us the game, unfortunately. Yep. Alright, so, yeah. So, like, we just didn't draw, like, a card that won us the game. Like, we needed to, like, hit a sideboard card, or we just needed to hit a Tabernacle at that point. Really, it was Tabernacle, like, either a combination of Tabernacle or Glacial Chasm. Like, those also would have been, like, pretty reasonable, I feel. So, alright, well, we will move on to round 2 here shortly. Alright, we are here for round 2 of this Valakut Fastbond Lands deck. So we are on the play. So let's see what we got here. I mean, like, reasonable enough to have, like, Strip Mine plus Ramanap plus Time Walk. Like, seems reasonable enough. We will lead on the Lotus. We might as well lead on a Ramanap. Okay. cast that. Time Walk. Alright. Gets to take an extra turn. Get to play the Strip Mine. I'll get to attack with this. Jet. Let's play out that artifact mana right off the bat, right? Opal. So they could just have, like, that's ridiculous. They just have the ridiculous, oh, just cast Lorien revealed. Hard cast Lorien revealed. Seems good. Pretty gross. Ponderosa. All right. So there are a couple of things here that would be really great to see. It would be nice to have a something DT. Ooh. Manifold Key. Yeah, they're just going to go off and do their thing here in a second. So we need a way to stop that. It doesn't exactly do it. We're kind of in a position that's rough here because they probably DT'd for Time Walk. It would have been nice if this was like a one ring that we drew. Like, that would be pretty cool. Or Ancestral. I would take Ancestral even. I probably should have played Glacial Chasm. Actually, that's probably correct. Yeah. Well, let's see what they've got. We will get rid of this. I mean, if they have Time Vault, we have lost. Like, that's absolutely what it boils down to. Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, so they just replay Yawgmoth's Will and then replay D-Tutor, go get the Time Walk. It's gross. Super gross. We'll make them do it, at least. Like, as soon as they cast it. Why are we slow rolling this? DT for the tutor, for the thing. If you time walk me, time vault me, we'll present like a concession at this point. Like, it's not, we're not doing anything. So okay, yeah, see? There we go. Okay. Snap concession to the time vault. Alright, so I think we want all these cards. Crop rotation feels real bad here. We'll shave there, or shave there. Very difficult to consider what we are boarding in and out. Because we still want to be able to do the thing that we want to do, but we definitely want to have options. we could probably take out, board out a land, and board out like a Ghost Quarter or something. All right. Let's see what game 2 takes us. We will love to be on the play. It's cool, but if this was like a trop of some sort, like that would be really nice. But it doesn't. It doesn't do anything other than cast Force of Vigor, I guess, which is I don't like it. All right. This is even worse, but at least it's a. Yeah, no, I think we're going to 5. This is even worse. Okay. Yeah, we can. Try and leverage this Fastbond. Whether or not they have a counter spell for it. Okay. Having a mole like that, really ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, we just gotta hope we don't die on like turn 1. Or Lurrus deck too. It's really what this boils down to, is we just have to hope we don't die on turn 1. Pithing Needle. Probably naming Urza Saga, because makes sense. Yeah, okay. Nihil Spellbomb. So, I mean, we have an option here. We can probably Force of Vigor. We're just going to play this as a land. We can Force of Vigor as a response to something. Okay, they don't have an answer here. We'll take out the mana. Just hardcast Force Vigor. And just hope they don't have a force for this. Like, that's really what it's boiling down to. Bowmasters is fine. I'm okay with you having a Bowmasters. Because then we get to create. Make a construct. Alright. I was going to do that. Make another construct. Probably get a Lotus. Attack with this guy. Just gonna put the token in front of it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So a good hit here would probably be like a Time Walk or a Lelia. Lelia would be pretty reasonable here. Or even just like a Collector Eve. That would be also kind of nice. But it would be nice to like be able to get like a VALAKUT exploration so we can set up a turn for future turns. But there's a number of different things that could be good here. Even just like Strip Mine Wasteland to cut off mana. Oh yeah, even especially since they have a saga. Yeah. Needle. Sure. Wasteland. Okay. Sure. That is not a card that does anything. So we're just going to pass. Because if we do nab a VALAKUT exploration, then we can kind of do the thing. And that would be very helpful. Yeah, okay. Sure. You get to attack with a... Alright, so Lelia is reasonable here. Lelia does some things. So we get to... Yeah, we're going to make a token. Energy Flux is a fantastic draw. Here. Fantastic. Ugh. Yeah, you definitely want to be blocking Lelia. You're definitely casting that. They had to have a force wall for this. A force of negation. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, okay. I get it. I know, we're just not even bothering to make another construct. That's interesting. Soul Ring. This has been an interesting game. I feel like we're getting a Lurrus to hand, maybe. I don't know. It's very interesting. Paradoxical outcome. Lulz. So they may just get to, like, combo off and win here. Just never saw, like, a Collector Roof or anything like that. Collector Roof would have been really good, too. Demonic Tutor. Okay, yeah, there's a Time Vault. They have a key, and we just, yeah, okay. Yeah, we just lose the game. All right, well, yeah, that was a quick open and shut match against a Time Vault deck. I can't really say that we did anything wrong. We just hit the matchup lottery, and also I mulled like pretty poorly in game 2. Yeah. And game one, you have no agency against those kind of decks. Like, your agency is do your thing. And we didn't get to do the thing. So, all right. So we'll go on for match 3 here shortly. Okay, we are here now with round 3. Yeah, round 3 of some Fastbond lands action. So we're on the play. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. This is interesting. It definitely does do a thing. So we do get to have Fastbond. Maybe. Like, that's really what it boils down to. It's a maybe. If they don't have a counterspell for it. They obviously should have a counterspell for this if they want to not have it in play. Okay. We will play the thing. We will play Lelia. They're going to force Lelia. That makes sense. Alright. They are a Lurrus deck, so... So a great rip here would be Valakut Exploration. That would probably be like the best thing we could pull here. So that we could get going. I'm just going to time walk. Yeah, that's fine. Cycling Lorien revealed. Seems like a good card to cycle. Alright, so yeah, obviously they're representing having Bowmasters in play. What do we do here? I think we go ahead and we dress down. Sure. Yeah, dress down as a card. We can crop rotate for a an Urza Saga. Yeah, that's fine. You have done the thing. Yep, putting Lurrus to hand. So, I mean, obviously, like, this is risky, but we could hope for the best here. Okay, so yeah, so crop rotate for Saga. Yeah, we will do this. And we just kind of have to hope they don't have, like, a Wasteland effect or something. Or they also have a Saga. Yeah, that's actually fine. Yep, Lurrus is in play. Yo, dress down with Lurrus here is cute. Very adorable. Alright, So that's what is really problematic there is that we don't have a way to leverage this bizarre, real awkward draw. And Lurrus gets to now shut off our deck if it really wants to. That's problematic. Double Saga, pretty gross. Yeah, get to attack with Lurrus. They're just going to... Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Okay. We just hope that they don't have a counterspell for the Valakut exploration. They don't have a counterspell for this. I think we can... okay, sure. Yep. Real awkward place to be. We're probably definitely losing to this. The Saga tokens. And a Bowmasters. They're just gonna jam in the... Sure. Yep. I like Fury. Seems like a really good card here. I don't like the Wandering here. Shaper Ramanap. Shaper Lelia. Yeah, I mean, we got to do the thing, but then just no gas to go with it. You really want that plus like the Ramanap. That makes it a little bit easier to do things. Especially if you do have the Bazaar. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're on the play. Yep. I mean, this is terrible. Because it doesn't do anything. It has one land and a Mox Diamond. Like, this is also just, like, really terrible. I don't want to... so we'll just go see what we get. No, I don't want to do that. I want to cut out that. It's a pretty awful start, honestly. Pretty terrible overall. Yeah, I mean, they have Get Probe. They get to see what they have to play around. Okay, yeah. That's certainly a thing. Cutting me off of being able to have mana to do the thing seems pretty reasonable. They probably are representing Spell Pierce of some sort. We'll go Snow Covered Forest. Snow Covered Mountain. We'll try to get this guy to play first. Now, they might have a Plow, which I would be okay with that more than, yeah. They probably have both Spell Pierce and Plow, and we're playing into either one of those at this point. So that's cool. We will jam this Lotus. And we will try to cast this Valakut Exploration. And they have... No counter for it. Okay. Can't cast this Fury, though, folks. but we can do some damage with it. So now we just have to, like, find a way to win, and that'll be fun and hard to do, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We need a very specific set of cards to win, like a Fastbond of some sort. Even a fetch land would be pretty nice. This is a mana crypt. That doesn't do anything. And we're not going to cast that because it seems really silly to cast it. Yeah, they get their token. Not making a second one is interesting. Oh, that's because they probably have Vault in hand. It'd be my guess. We've played a lot against. There's a lot of Time Vault this league. So yeah, if they just have Time Vault in hand, we're just dead. Yeah. Okay. Neat. So that's match 3. We're not doing so well so far. We've played against a lot of Time Vault, and that's kind of roughed, and then Dredge. So we'll go over to match 4 here shortly. Okay, so now we are on to round 4, and we are on the play. So again, this hand is absolutely incredibly awful. These hands, Magic Online, why? Oh my gosh. We are definitely mulliganing this. That's real bad. I don't like this hand either. Like, it has lands in it, but it's just really, really awkward. Like, yeah, you have, you know, Mox Diamond set up into Lelia on turn 2. I don't know, we'll go for it, I guess. Like, seems really awkward. Like, I don't want to mull to 5, though. I've mulled to 5, like, a lot in these games, and it's always been pretty awful to even go to 5. So, I just don't want to do it. Lots of Time Vault. Oh, hey, Chancellor of the Annex. So, we're playing against Initiative. So, we've got to do some things there. I guess we'll pitch this Taiga. So, we really absolutely 100% need, like, a turn 1 win against them. Like, that's what we need a mulligan for, probably in game 2, because they're probably going to game 2 pretty soon. Initiative has some really busted open draws. Like, we could play through a little bit and see what happens. At least they aren't going to have any, like, counterspells or anything like that. But, yeah. They're imprinting that Chancellor. Ooh. Passing the turn. No busted opener from... Okay. I guess we'll play this Lelia. We get to attack with this Lelia. We are not going to be able to play that Ghost Quarter, unfortunately. But we get to keep this Lelia, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, Cavern, Archon. Okay. I'm reasonably okay with Archon of Emeria, because 90% of what this deck wants to do is kind of do things. So we will start by attacking with Lelia. Ramanap Excavator is reasonable here as a magic card. So we'll wasteland them. We still can't cast that, though, because of the... Archon putting things into play tapped. It would have been nice to play that Archon that turn, though. Like, that would have been great. Archon makes it really hard to, like, loop Wasteland and all that stuff, though, so, like, that's kind of rough. But we are swinging with, like, a 4/4, and we're going to get even bigger here, unless they have a land, an actual, like, hit on me. Okay, Strip Mine's fine. Yeah. We're attacking with the creature. Yeah, we'll play this Fastbond. We'll exile their graveyard, I guess, with this. Just because we're getting... It's helping us get mana, is really what it boils down to. It's kind of the idea. We're just generating some mana for things. If we hit a Valakut exploration, that could be a very, very good thing for this. A human... Lauren of the Third Path. Yeah, that's fine. Sure thing. I don't think we attack here. I don't think you attack at all. Oh, you are. Okay. Continued Big Lelia, like, still going to be a thing. Yeah. You can block with the Lauren, yeah. I'm just gonna make a bunch of mana. And hope that that's for the best. Like, we have a 6/6 Lelia. If they can't keep throwing creatures in front of it, then they have to do something. Just choosing to attack. I respect it. Like, they could have Solitude, but if they had Solitude, they would just, you know, use it, I feel like. A second Archon. Okay. We are in the weeds here of just making sure we don't die. Is really what it boils down to. Yep. Continue to be a big chunkin'. We'll play this land. It's just whether or not they have creatures that they can continue to attack with, and they don't. Second Lelia is clever as heck. Because I don't think we do it. Like, we definitely don't play it. So they just need another creature to put into play. Because yeah, Lelia is just big enough to be good. Okay, reasonably interesting. I definitely expect this matchup to be reasonable enough. So I'm gonna shave a Ghost Quarter. I'm gonna shave Lelia. Oh no, actually, yeah, no, actually that's fine. Fury seems really good in this matchup, though. Fury away all their stuff. This hand is awful on the draw. Doesn't do anything. Has Tabernacle. They're mulliganing. I like this hand a lot better. Chancellor. Okay. That part's rough. Mana Crypt. That. Probably Seasoned Engineer, I would have to guess. Yep. Yep, taking the initiative. So I just need to, like, get past this busted opening. It's really what it boils down to. I need to not die to the busted opening. So I need Fastbond plus... I need you to not have another initiative. Oh! Second initiative creature makes this rough. We are probably dead to the second initiative creature. I would take... Oh, yeah, we're taking 6. Is there an option that wins us this game? Probably not. Nope. Okay. So we just need to be on the play and fade the them having Chancellor, which Chancellor both games in a row, so that's kind of goofy. All right. Be on the draw. I don't like this hand. We definitely have to mulligan. Seems more reasonable. Guess we just throw back the Tabernacle. Yeah, we do the thing. I totally meant to get a... Oh, I could have done that. That would have been interesting. So we just have to hope they don't have, like, right off the bat Lauren. That would be rough. Triple Mox. Play Emiria. Archon. Okay. Archon I can reasonably deal with. Yeah, I'd like to use Ghost Quarter's ability. We'll cast that. We don't have another land to play. Oh no. Real awkward. Should have fetched for a thing. We should have fetched better. They have a ring in hand, which is pretty reasonable. Lauren would be a rough draw here. Yeah, getting attacked by Archon of Emeria. Archon makes this hard just because of not being able to do like shenanigans with like your Wasteland and your Bazaar. But we could get Glacial Chasm into play and do the thing. Interesting what they're thinking of doing here. Curious. Trinisphere is interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we get off of this. Oh, we'll put a Saga into play. Fury doesn't do anything. Can't cast it. Let's cut off their white source. Certainly an intriguing game of Magic here. If they don't have a white source, then that makes it really difficult for them, I think. So I think we ring. Oh, Wasteland. Okay, sure. Yeah. Alright, we go get a snow-covered forest. Fury is not a card that I am happy to see off of. Yeah, we'll go get a Mox Emerald. We'll cast this Mox Emerald. This is a weird game of Magic. We are really just hoping to like rip a Ramanap Excavator off the top, but that would be nice. But we'll be able to put this ring into play, and that will be helpful, I think. The fact that they haven't had a white source at all this entire game is kind of wild. Okay, yeah, we're not casting that Ancestral Recall. Like, that seems fine. We'll just wait to actually draw a card with the ring. Mox Pearl. I finally have a white source. That's great. This is awesome. Elemental. This is a beautiful game of Magic. Okay. So that's reasonable. We got to get this. They're just gonna hard cast a source. Oh, cast evoking solitude. That's funny. This is great. We are cooking. Like this is a fantastic game of Magic. All right. Just an absolutely beautiful game of Magic. There's so much about this game that's just so beautiful. They pitched Dauntless Dismantler to that Solitude. This is great. So we now have to ascertain having access to things. Lauren, okay. Hitting the Urza Saga makes the most sense. Yeah. So we'll draw some cards. This seems reasonable. We will sacrifice that. So now we just have to hit enough lands, I think, to maybe kill them with a... So Lelia is a reasonable Magic card here. Can't attack, but can sure as heck get really big. This is a game of Magic that we've got going on here. Okay, so Lelia is a 5/5. We get to toss 2 damage at their face. They can't. They can't attack with both creatures. They have to attack with a Maria. Yeah, so we... oh, thinking about it, actually. Interesting. Double Archon. Okay. That seems reasonable. We will pay 2 life. Yeah, we will lose. So I think we're just gonna have to go off the rails here. And hope for the best. And try to kill them with Valakut Exploration. Yeah, we're in a yield to some stuff here. Because I think that's the goal here, is we just try to kill them with Yavimaya, or not Yavimaya, like Valakut Exploration triggers. Because I have another land in hand to keep going if we have to. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just go to end step and we bin all these cards, and then we bin all these cards and kill them. What a game, man! We did only one thing in this game. It's killed our opponent with Valakut Exploration in this entire league. I'm okay with that. Like for so far a 1-3 league, I am thrilled to have done the thing with Valakut Exploration. So we'll go on to the last round here shortly. Okay, we are on for round 5. Me hitting join did not take that long for this one, so that's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. On to the play first. Honestly, reasonable. Because we have Lotus into Ramanap into Mox Diamond, Pitch Wasteland, Cast Ancestral. Seems fine. I think I'm okay with this being a thing that we can do. They're mulliganing, so I'm going to guess they're on some sort of bizarre deck. Like they're mulliganing very aggressively. Oh, Saga. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I think this game plan of I think we bait it. Like we Lotus. See if they decide that they want to do anything about it. Cast Ramanap. If they force this, then we just get to like Wasteland them, Cast Ancestral. I think it's like a reasonable thing. Okay. We'll cast Mox Diamond. We'll pitch Wasteland. We'll play Wasteland. Sure. Cycle Lorien revealed. Yep. Interesting that there's no companion. So let's see if they have an answer for this Ancestral. Okay. So they got a Tundra. So it's whether or not they have the ability to plow this thing or not. Should they do, that's just totally fine. Yeah. Absolutely perfectly okay. They absolutely have to do that, so that's actually pretty accurate. So I have a crop rotation up in case I need it for something. Yeah, they cast their Ancestral. I think we just like press the advantage and force them to have a force for this. Or have an answer. Yeah, okay. We're doing things. So this is a reasonable place to be. We have second Ramanap. So I think we just get to Wasteland them here. Oh, okay. No, not even fading floating mana. we will go on the offensive and get this this into play. We really need to crop rotate for Saga at some point then. Like, I think that's important here. Pressing the clock a little bit. We will replay this Wasteland. And we will, if we're going to do that, we're going to do it on our opponent's turn. And hope that they don't have, where it doesn't matter as much, because they didn't play a land, we can sacrifice this Wasteland to this crop rotation. And it's fine. Really, we're just like wanting to hunt to have a Saga in play. I think they're thinking about it. They're going to probably mental mist at this, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, okay. It gets to go off. Okay. Put the Saga into play. Alright. Oh, we get to put this Wasteland back into play. Attack. And now we're kind of somewhat Wasteland proof, because even if they do Wasteland, yeah, cycling Lorien revealed seems reasonable. What do you get, though? Like, do you get Tundra and just Island? Island. You want to be able to cast your spells. That's very important. But you also might just be dying to like these Saga tokens. Or they're just going to tinker away this. Yeah, seems hilarious. Citadel? Yeah. You already play a land, though. So that's problematic. They did already play a land, yes. So we get to reduce their life total a little bit here. Even better. Hitting Beseju plus that. We'll get an Emerald. We'll replay the Saga. We'll Beseju this. Yeah, we get to attack for 6. Mystical Tutor. Probably should have kept this Wasteland up. I didn't even think about it. Spent the colored mana instead. Well, I was thinking about what colored mana I needed for that Beseju, but Yawgmoth's Will. Sure, Yawgmoth's Will. Demonic Tutor. You Demonic Tutor for Lotus. Yeah, Lotus, Yawgwill. I guess you get to recast your Bolas a Citadel, but wow. Yeah, I really should have used that Wasteland. That probably would have been a really good play. All right, Mana Crypt. I think even if you hardcast Citadel from the graveyard here, it's real awkward. Putting Saga into play, yeah. You have to also have not hit a land off of Citadel again, because they just played a land. So what wins them the game is the question. Is it hardcasting Citadel and managing to go off? But if they go off, if they hardcast Citadel and they hit land, there's dead. So that's hard. It's a hard sell. I think that's what they're going to do, though. I think that's what they're going for. Oh, no, just DT. Yeah. What are we DTing for? Time Walk? Something? Okay. What do we got? Or PO? I feel like this is just PO. Oh, just Tinker again. They have like, what, more than one? Oh, Tinker for Time Vault. Key. Ah. Cute. You have to win the game, though, right? Like, how are you winning now at this point? Show me a win. You have to show me a. Oh, well, I guess they have a Saga. Okay. Yeah. My fault was not playing. No, was not having that Wasteland up. Honestly, is what it boiled down to. All right, I want all these cards. Just gonna shave across the board. I want all the cards that do the things. Okay, let's go, opponent. All right, we are on the play. It's a reasonable hand. Like, we have Lelia right off the bat. Let's save up a green. Yeah, that's fine. Gosh darn, hitting a collector oof like right off the bat seems real bad. I mean, I guess, like, we do have the answer to the saga. That's fine. Needle's fine. If they name Wasteland, we just have strip mine. So they can't name both. So that's okay. Yeah, you name Wasteland because there's more of those. Yeah, okay. Wow. I mean, if you were gonna do the thing, I guess you just did the thing. But still, man. So I think we attack first. Got to, right? They didn't say you have a plow, which would be kind of funny. Plow would be awkward. It's a Fastbond. I really would like to play that. Don't have a counterspell for this, please. Oh. Saddest of pandas. Vamp Tutor. I went for the cool play, not for the right play. Remember. I should have went for the play that just involved strip mining my opponent. Instead, we went for the play that got mental missteps. What did they rip here? Did they grab like Vault? Tinker? Like, I guess that's the question, is like, what did they grab? How do we win the game? Is the real question. I feel like they just grabbed. I mean, a time walk doesn't do anything. I guess that's what we have to do, right? Yeah, you gotta make a construct. I gotta press it. Like, we gotta press the button. It's not a good thing. Do you block? Okay. That seems fair. Okay. Let them do their thing. See what they got to do here. We could always crop rotation. I feel like I'm gonna do that. It's a real bad play. Yeah. I'm gonna F6 because I got nothing else to do. Let's let them do their thing here. See if they've got anything to do with it. Just naming Wasteland. Okay. We have some life to spare here, so that seems reasonable. We'll just spare it here. Not having a green source is kind of awful. Yeah, we'll pay for life. These games are interesting. Woo!
Oh, you're not voicing anything. You're just recording your play.
This is going to be amusing. Probably a big PO, I have to assume. Drew nothing several turns in a row, so. Oh, yeah, PO, yep. This has been a very goofy game. I feel like if they even have like the key vault thing going on, they'll have to have a counterspell for it by now. Because otherwise, I got Force Vigor. Oh boy. What a game of Magic this is. Oh, they're just going to pass the turn. Interesting. We're just going to keep not drawing cards that do things in this matchup. A collector oof and a land for it would have been just fantastic. But alas. I think this is where the run ends. They don't even need to do much. They just get to create a construct. Yeah. 10/10 construct. Seems really good. Cast Time Walk. DT. So DT for Time Walk. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think it matters what I do here, but I'll force him to play to the out. Like, but I'm definitely losing. But I want them to do their thing. Yeah. Make another construct. Sensei stop. Sure. Plays planes. I mean, I guess we have to actively do the thing. And if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. Sure. Yep. That would do it. And they won the match. So, all right. So we ended up 1-4. I'm not. Yeah, playing. My understanding from talking with folks about this deck is that it's very difficult to play against Time Vault decks, especially these like Lurrus and these PO decks and all that stuff. So definitely an interesting deck. Super fun, but we did get to do the thing at least once. So I'm like kind of thrilled with that. Like getting to kill somebody with Valakut Exploration is pretty neat. So I'm pretty happy. Anyways, we are gonna get going here. Again, I want to thank you all for watching these videos. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let you know when I'm posting new things. Again, big thank you to Magic Online for the Magic Online Content Creator Program. And we'll see you all next time. And have a great week.